The Stranglers. Til Tuesday. Til Tuesday. Big Country. Split Ends. Cocteau Twins. Or Cocteau Twins, the best Cocteau Twins albums of all time, 111 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums. Cyndi Lauper. Or Cyndi Lauper, the best Cyndi Lauper songs, 57 of 739, the best singers of all time, 171 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bronski Beat. The Buggles. Simple Minds. Ultravox. More Ultravox 1452 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time, 539 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time, 206 of 294, the best pop artists of the 1980s. The Jam. Modern Talking. More Modern Talking, the best modern talking albums of all time, 380 of 383, the greatest musical artists of the 90s. Fine Young Cannibals. The Alarm. More The Alarm, 403 of 461. The best current pop groups/singers, 330 of 465, the greatest musical artists of the 80s. Men Without Hats. Dead or Alive. Joe Jackson. Madness. Alphaville. Soft Cell. Talk. General Public. Agatha Christie. Modern English. Squeeze. Spandau Ballet. Or Spandau Ballet, the best Spandau Ballet albums of all time, 236 of 461, the best current pop groups/singers. Nautilus Pompilius. Gang of Four. More 94 of 389, the best pop bands of all time, 108 of 221 bands/artists with only one great album. Kino. More Kino, 45 of 368, the best gothic rock bands/artists, 9 of 87, the best post-punk bands, 2 of 91, the best Russian rock bands/artists. Culture Club. More Culture Club, the best Culture Club albums of all time, 12 of 294, the best pop artists of the 1980s, 52 of 465, the greatest musical artists of the 80s. Aha! The Go-Go's. Blondie. The Missing Persons. More missing persons, lost children who were found, 113 of 151. The greatest chick rock bands ever. Adam and the Ants. Berlin. King Crimson. More King Crimson, the best King Crimson albums of all time, the best King Crimson songs, 106 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Elvis Costello. More Elvis Costello, the best Elvis Costello albums of all time, 374 of 739, the best singers of all time. Yazoo. The Fixx. Gary Numan. More Gary Numan, the best Gary Numan albums of all time, 434 of 816. These poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. Crowded House. More Crowded House, 113 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums, 228 of 263. The greatest classic rock bands. XTC. The Church. The Church. The Damned. More The Damned, the best Damned albums of all time, 18 of 44 punk bands with the best lyrics. Erasure. ABC. Oingo Boingo. Peter Gabriel. Howard Jones. More Howard Jones, 283 of 603, the best rock vocalists, 43 of 110, the greatest guitarists of all time. Billy Idol. Devo. New Order. More New Order, the best New Order songs of all time, the best New Order albums of all time. The Pretenders. The B-52s. More The B-52s, the best The B-52s songs, the best B-52s albums of all time. Eurythmics. The Police. The Cars. Pet Shop Boys. More Pet Shop Boys, the best Pet Shop Boys albums of all time, the best Pet Shop Boys songs. Blondie. Duran Duran. More Duran Duran, the best Duran Duran songs of all time, the best Duran Duran albums of all time. Talking Heads. More Talking Heads, the best Talking Heads songs of all time, the best Talking Heads albums of all time. A Flock of Seagulls. The Human League. More The Human League, 148 of 294, the best pop artists of the 1980s, 257 of 461, the best current pop groups/singers. Inks. More Inks, 127 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time, 72 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums, 121 of 263, the greatest classic rock bands. The Cure. More The Cure, the best Cure albums of all time, behind the scenes of disintegration, The Cure's dark and brooding masterpiece. Echo and the Bunnymen. The Psychedelic Furs. More 184 of 465, the greatest musical artists of the 80s, 919 of 1020, the worst bands and musicians of all time. Tears for Fears. Depeche Mode. More Depeche Mode, the best Depeche Mode songs of all time, the best Depeche Mode albums of all time.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.